More job losses in Calgary. An oil and gas company called Pengrowth has laid off 80 people in the last week, bringing their total to 110 so far this year. Another oil and gas company, Baytex, laid off 32 people last week. Cenovus says it will lay off 540 more people in the next couple of weeks, bringing their total job losses to 1,340, and they say they'll have more in 2016. It's averaging about 1,000 jobs a week being lost just in oil and gas. The Canadian Association of Oil Well Drilling Contractors alone says they're down about 25,000 oil field services jobs this year. Those are everything from truck drivers to people who provide food. The Canadian Association of Petroleum Producers estimates 10,000 job losses in the exploration and production side of oil and gas. Now, one man losing his job and his ability to pay his mortgage and take care of his family, that's a tragedy. 40,000 tragedies and counting, well, that's just a statistic, isn't it? And nobody gives a damn because they're just Albertans and they're rich and they deserve some pain, don't they? And we all agree that oil and gas is evil. And anyways, we couldn't complain because it's such a wonderful story of the NDP's Rachel Notley slaying the evil PCs, and we can't blame her for any of this. Do you remember the endless media attention about the closing of the Caterpillar factory in London, Ontario? It was a shame. High power prices, high taxes, then high union demands and labor disputes. Caterpillar just left. 450 jobs lost. There must have been 100 national news stories about those job losses, and they are a shame. 450 individual tragedies. That's half a week's news in Calgary, though. But of course, Calgary's losses don't lead the CBC's The National. Calgary's losses aren't front page of the Globe and Mail. They don't know. If they did, they don't care. They don't mind. To the media political establishment, Alberta exists for two reasons alone: as a political punching bag, a scapegoat for all of Canada's problems, and as a source of cash, of transfer payments. 1,000 people losing their jobs in a week? Who cares? But then again, in defense of the CBC and the Globe and Mail, if Rachel Notley herself doesn't care, if she's still giving big raises to government officials and sending NDP MLAs on global junkets, and if Calgary Mayor Naheed Nenshi doesn't care, if he's still spending millions of dollars on bizarre public art, well, if Alberta's own political leaders don't care about these tragedies, why should the national media? For TheRebel.Media, I'm Ezra Levant.